What's good? It's your boy JPM. We are back with another video. Yes, sir. This time, today, you know what I'm saying? Speaking for all the men today, you know what I'm saying? We have a self-improvement video. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this myself. It's been working out great. This is a very, very, very serious thing. With men and women, anyone could really do this. You know what I'm saying? But there's three things I want to highlight. Number one, keep everything private until it's done. You know what I'm saying? It's very, very, very important. You know what I'm saying? If you got business plans, or if you have any ventures you're doing or whatever you're doing in your life, keep everything private until it's done. Do your work in private. You know what I'm saying? For the men out there, if you have weaknesses, keep your weaknesses private in the dark and work on them in the dark. And your strengths, let your strengths shine out and bright into the open, but also make them stronger in the light and the dark. Your weaknesses, you don't want to be telling people your weaknesses. Don't tell people what you're gonna do next. Do everything in private, and when it's all said and done, then you can be like, yeah, I was doing it here. You can explain all of it after, if you want to. But even then, you don't even have to explain yourself to anybody or tell anybody anything. You can just keep doing your thing. Keep doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing everything you're doing. Keep everything in private, especially your weaknesses. If you're in the gym, keep your weaknesses private. You know what I'm saying? If you're saving up money, keep your the reason why it's hard for you to save private. Keep everything private. Do not tell anybody. You know what I'm saying? When you're making a move, do not tell anyone. You just move, do it, and keep it between you, yourself, or if you have someone you really, really, really can trust who keeps everything silent. You know what I'm saying? Like a girlfriend, or for the females, boyfriend, or husband, wife, or even best friend or sibling. You know what I'm saying? Those are the only people. But even then, if you don't have to say anything, if you don't have to, like for example, boyfriend and girlfriend, husband and wife, most of the time they do say something. Or if you have your brother and you're really close to him, you're not gonna say anything. Or sister, you know what I'm saying? Cool. If you have your best friend, he will not say a word. Cool. But even then, you can just keep it to yourself and do it to yourself. That's number one thing. Number two, you gotta get away from those friends. You know what I'm saying? Me as a man myself, you know what I'm saying, as a future father and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, I know to myself, and you know what I'm saying, I even talked to one of my boys about this, you know what I'm saying, shout out to him. um you gotta remove the friends you got around you. You know what I'm saying? If the friend is just, for example, if the friend just freaking smoking weed all day, eating Cheetos in the basement, and maybe he goes to freaking Dollarama to work once a week and gets like maybe like what, like $150. You know what I'm saying? $300 every 2 weeks just for working those days. Then you know what I'm saying? That's someone you gotta remove from your life. You gotta learn how to remove those friends from your life. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn how to remove those people, and it's a tough thing to do. But now I'm realizing, yo, it's honestly when I started removing and when I started separating myself in the by myself, like putting a wall up and saying, I'll see you on this time. I'll make time for you, but I'm not gonna give you all my time because my time is very precious. I'm not giving my time to, you know what I'm saying, nobody just wasting my time randomly. You know what I'm saying? So definitely for the men, especially for the men, you know what I'm saying? Women is a little different. Women are gonna do what women do. You already know what they do. But for the men, yo, you gotta make sure you separate from those guys who are holding you back. Because if you're hanging around 5 bums, you're gonna be the next bum. If you're hanging around 5 millionaires, you're gonna be the next millionaire. If you're hanging around 5 racetrack drivers, you're gonna be the sixth racetrack driver. You know what I'm saying? Hang around people who are improving, who are talking about this stuff, who are making moves in their life, who want to succeed. You know what I'm saying? Who want to be not regular, who want to be a part of the top 1%, who want to be greater men, better men overall, spiritually, physically, mentally, financially, everything. Be around those type of guys. You know what I'm saying? If you're, for me, as a now family orientated man, I want to be I'm surrounding myself with more husbands, more fathers, stuff like that, because that's what I need to be around. Or if I have a couple of my other friends, you know what I'm saying, they have to understand my lifestyle. My lifestyle is different from everyone else's, you know what I'm saying. I have to balance work, you know what I'm saying, wife, kid. That's what I gotta balance, right? You know what I'm saying, and gym, YouTube. I balance all of this stuff. So when I make the time or when I invite you out to an event or something like that, you know what I'm saying, if you don't come or if we don't hang out, you know, if we get a haircut or something like that, if we don't really hang out, then you're probably not gonna see me because I'm always busy. You know what I'm saying? I've been busy, 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 busy. That's how I am. So your life, whatever is revolving around, let's say you wanna save up, let's say you're planning to save up $10,000, $20,000, you wanna get in shape, you know what I'm saying, you wanna fix your style, all that stuff. You gotta get around people who are already doing that. You know, so you gotta get around people who already style. Shout out to my boy Abdul. He's a style coach. You know, so you gotta get around people like that, style coaches. You gotta get around people who saving money because he's in the gym as well. You gotta start hanging around people like that, because that's a motivation that will get you in the mindset like, I have to do this as well. This is what I have to do. There's no other way around it. This is what I'm doing because this is the people I hang around. These are my boys. They all do it, so I'm doing it too. That's the reason why if you hang around 5 bums, you're gonna be the 6th bum. So if you hang around 5 people who are proving themselves and becoming the best version of themselves, you're gonna be the 6th person who's doing that as well. The last thing I have to say, the third thing, the final thing, third thing, learn to, this is for the men, strictly for the men. You know what I'm saying? Females, it's gonna be very tough because y'all emotional creatures, but learn to control your emotions. Real talk, you know what I'm saying? Learn to control your emotions. Keep yourself at a calm state every time. It could be in the worst situation, you know what I'm saying? Control your emotions, act accordingly, present yourself nicely. So, you know what I'm saying? Number 3 is a mixture of control your emotions and presentation. Learn to present yourself nicely. Learn to present yourself nicely. Real talk, learn to present yourself nicely. You know, first impression is everything. One impression, that's it. You have one impression, that is it. Don't mess it up. You know what I'm saying? Your emotions, learn to control them. Remember, you can go cry in the car by yourself. Doesn't matter, go cry in the car by yourself. It is what it is. But never ever lash out through your emotions, you know what I'm saying? It's tough to do, but learn to control your emotions. You know what I'm saying? Learn to control your emotions. Or best, if you can't control it, say, hey, I need 5 minutes, I need 10 minutes, and walk away, drive away, and go rage out over there, you know what I'm saying? Control it enough so you can get to a place where you're by yourself, where you can release it. Don't be releasing in front of people. Your girl, your boys, you know, so you can release in front of your boys is a little different, you know what I'm saying? But if it depends, you know what I'm saying? Try to control yourself. Control yourself, you know what I'm saying? Don't let anybody take over your mind to the point where you have to start lashing out, raging. Like, what do you know what I'm saying? I remember I used to do that a lot, you know what I'm saying? I used to do that a lot, and honestly, it's pointless now. It's pointless. Like, yo, you don't have time. Like, that's the thing is when you become a busy man, a hardworking man, a self-improving man, a man is doing those things to become one of the greatest men out there. You don't have time to be emotional. There's no time because you gotta just keep working, moving. There's no time. You gotta act logically and correctly. Anyways, guys, it's your boy JPN.